So folks, this is the food dehydrator that I have. It's the Nesco Professional Food and Jerky Dehydrator. All I ever really dry with it though are peppers. I can't think of anything else because I like to make pepper powder. And I may have done another video about this before about the pepper powder, but every year the peppers come in so fast. There's only so much stuff you can eat them on. I like to preserve them. I hate to waste peppers. So you can see what I've done here. I have these trays. That one has some habaneros on it, some bell peppers, some banana peppers. This one's mostly cayenne, a little bit of banana pepper. And I have just one, two, three, four, five. I have 5 trays. I bought all the extra trays and stuff over there. I've been drying. So this is all that I have right now set up. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. I'm just going to tell you this is a really nice dehydrator. I bought it 2 years ago. So I don't know if they've upgraded the model or anything. Maybe they have. I don't know. But this Nesco Professional. Did a good bit of research before I bought it. It was actually cheaper than some of the higher priced ones. There are metal ones and all. But this does a great job. I usually go about, as you see here, 135 degrees. And to do peppers like this, it's going to take a full 24 hours probably of drying. It doesn't take up a whole lot of power though. It doesn't make your power bill jump up to dehydrate with these. And the thing you want to do with peppers is get them very, very dry so they'll crunch up. Now I like to, like I say, make pepper powder, and I'll show you kind of what these become when you get through drying them. So here is a vintage from last year, or it could be the year before that. When I say vintage, I mean they last for a long, long time. You can see here all these peppers dry up. They become brown and various colors of orange and everything. And what this is a Utz, you can see a Utz pub mix thing. If you go buy Utz pub mix or something at Walmart, save these. They are very airtight, and they'll keep these peppers super dry. So I like to get them very, very dry. Then what I do, I take a Krups coffee grinder, and I grind these up, and I make this awesome pepper powder that sprinkles really well. Do what, baby? Do I? Okay, I'll show you some pepper powder. My wife is reminding me I do have some that's already ground up. So yes, here is some of the pepper powder I made from last year. As I recall, this is 100% bell pepper here. So you see that it's awesome. If you want that bell pepper flavor, so you get in your foods, but don't want to have to keep them in the freezer or anything. There are probably, even that little bit right there, it was full, but I'm betting that there are probably, I don't know, 30 or 40, maybe as many as 50 bell peppers in there. When you get the water out, it's amazing just how much little is left. As a matter of fact, in this thing right here, there may be several hundred peppers, honestly, of all kinds. Now, a lot of times this is just a variety, just like what I've done here. I like to mix them all together, and usually my pepper powders are about 70% sweet peppers and about 30% hot peppers like habaneros or jalapenos or cayenne. And so it's funny that each time I go to get some, depending on how I've blended it, it's a whole different little experience for me. But I love the peppers, good vitamins, should lock the vitamins pretty much in, and good flavor, excellent in soups. Honestly, in mashed potatoes, it is outstanding. And on top of bean type things, in casseroles, pizza, it's fantastic. I put it on just a lot of different foods. So yeah, that's what I do. This to this, then Krups coffee grinder down to this little consistency here, which you can shake out, or like this one, I've got a little thing, and I just actually spoon little bits of it or shake it like that from the container onto my food. Very good in soups and stuff though. So I've had my food dehydrator out here for about, I don't know, 6.5, 7 hours, drying these peppers. Let's take a peek at what's under there. So as you can see, that's dried a whole lot already. It's going to take a while for them though to get really crispy so that you can make the pepper powder out of them. There you go. I usually put my dehydrator outside, otherwise your whole house smells like peppers. It smells like pizza in your house, but it's not a bad thing. But I generally put this outside. It's a nice dry day today too. We have very low humidity and everything, so it's not, if there were more humidity it would be a different story out here. But yeah, we got nice dry weather. The thing I will be doing, of course, is maybe tonight before I go to bed I'll rotate the bottom layers upward and the upper layers down lower, and and then I'll take my fingers as that's, and I'll scatter those around a little bit more so that the air gets to them a little more evenly. So that's what they're looking like as they dehydrate. So here's what's left after really good drying. So these peppers are all plenty dry for turn it into pepper powder. So that was 5 whole trays of peppers. I'm going to show you how small they are when you've dehydrated them. So there we go, friends. That is all the peppers that was in that whole dehydrator there. I'm guessing, gee, I'm just trying to guess how many peppers were in there. Probably 75 or 80 peppers. And so you couldn't have put them in a big old bucket. And now they're dried down to this. And of course, once this is ground up, it will, go down to much smaller, probably take up maybe 1/5 of the space you have there. There's a lot of air in there. So that's how I do my peppers, folks. That's how I preserve them so that they're not wasted. Great way to keep the peppers and the vitamins and everything. An oncologist friend of mine has told me there's a lot of research and studies that say that eating peppers can reduce certain kinds of cancers, colon cancers and stuff, the incidence of it. He eats peppers all the time, so that's one of the reasons I do this, plus I just like them. So there you go, folks. Hope that's helpful to someone out there.